When a soul chooses to embrace the spiritual path, oneness becomes the lesson that must be learned. The ascended realms work with individuals lifetime after lifetime to assist them to achieve unconditional love and acquire a perspective of oneness. At some time in a soul's evolutionary path, it can, while in embodiment, become the recipient of the Master's direct communications. This is the exact procedure that supported the prophets and illumined ones in the past when they received their great teachings and prophecies. Knowledge and wisdom were sent to the initiate from the ascended masters out of embodiment in fulfillment of agreements that were made between lifetimes, because the initiate's soul was ready for this level of responsibility and growth. Presently, the ascended masters are with us again in this way and are delivering messages of hope, peace, love, and wisdom to many people on earth. What is the cosmic hierarchy? There are numerous levels of offices and responsibilities in the cosmic hierarchy that governs earth. There are also many councils of light and job titles that are held, each contributing in some way to the fulfillment of God's plan on earth. The reader might be familiar with some of the common titles of these ascended beings because they stem from the different religions of the world. They are saints, Buddhists, Bodhisattvas, Elohim, angels, archangels, gods, goddesses, and lords. In addition to these names, which appear more frequently than others, there are titles such as cosmic beings, Kohans, Devas, Seraphim, Cherubim, Logos, planetary and cosmic silent watchers, Kachinas, and beings of the elements. One or more of these divine presences is behind every intelligent activity completed for the advancement of humanity. Beings of light have come forth whenever humanity needed a lift. But because of free will, however, whenever humanity withdrew and did not want assistance, they were forced to retreat until a cry for help and an invitation were sent inviting their assistance. They are with us once again because a cry for help was sent by humanity's consciousness through the prayers and hearts of millions after World War II. They are among us once again in this closer proximity, working at what they do best, teaching the way to enlightenment and gently guiding our souls to freedom. There are two primary groups of ascended masters that have assisted humanity in Earth's evolution. These two groups are the Great White Brotherhood, or the Brotherhood of the All, as the Arcturians have described it, and the Order of Melchizedek. The Great White Brotherhood, white meaning white light, is composed of many of the beings in the cosmic hierarchy. This organization includes 70 orders, brotherhoods of the universe. Its primary purpose is to assist planets and civilizations to evolve. Since God's plan includes all of creation, the Great White Brotherhood is assigned to observe the evolutionary process of all beings and render assistance when appropriate. The second significant group is called the Order of Melchizedek. This is the group that physically and spiritually completes the work that needs to be done to assist civilizations to evolve. This is achieved in two ways, by orchestrating shifts in consciousness and through actual accomplishments in the physical world. Beings of light can hold membership simultaneously in the Order of Melchizedek and in the Great White Brotherhood. In fact, most, if not all, do belong to both. One of the beings in charge of organizing the levels of the heavenly worlds is Melchizedek, an equal with the beings known as Metatron and Archangel Michael. Her text description of Melchizedek's role is that he is in charge of organizing the levels of the heavenly worlds of Yahweh for transit into new creation. 4. The rescue, regenesis, and re-education of worlds, going through the purification of the living light. He is in charge of the heavenly order Brotherhood of Melchizedek and the spiritual and planetary priesthood of Melchizedek. That's from the book that Hertak wrote. Let's see. Okay. Continuing on, Hertak reveals the following about the membership of the Order of Melchizedek. The elect of the Order of Melchizedek are sons of light who have chosen to come into the world of form and manifest the sovereignty of Yahweh in transmuting the earth. They work in implementing the truths of God and occasionally even show themselves on a visible order, administering to man through the Merkabah, so that the architectonic models in the heavens can be built on earth as signposts to the many levels of universal creation. The Melchizedek order is after the order of the Son of God. It governs the quadrants of the planetary worlds where the Adamic seed has been transplanted, administering spiritual things to those worlds. It holds the keys to the opening of the heavens with respect to the contact areas on the earth, and has the ability to commune with the celestial communities of the Brotherhoods of Light throughout the Father universes, coordinating the work of the Christ in the heavens and on the earth. The order is eternal and has foreordained its priests and programs before the world was. In the history of the planet, the Order of Melchizedek has existed in small family communities of patriarch priests, scientists, and poet scholars who have faithfully attended to the Word of God. There is evidence to support the fact that Melchizedek was the being in the hierarchy who communicated to Jesus during his ministry on earth. Whenever one is enrolled in this order, he or she is given the title of Melchizedek. Jesus was referred to as Melchizedek, king, in the Bible. Members of the Order of Melchizedek. For readers who are serious students of metaphysics, the names of the Ascended Masters will not be a surprise, for these people consciously communicate with the Masters and know them to be real. The names of the Ascended Masters are included in everyday conversations among this group of initiates. These individuals know we have the capability of communicating with these beings. Hundreds of documents emerging worldwide testify to this. To list all of the names of the Ascended Masters would not be possible, for there are so many of them. Many of the names would even be meaningless, for they would be so far removed from each civilization's consciousness. Here is a sprinkling, however, of names of masters who incarnated in physical embodiment, and some of the names of Ascended Masters out of embodiment. Abraham Joseph, Sir Anthony Krishna, Apollo Katumi, Artemis Lanto, Ashtar Maitreya, Athena Mother Mary, Brahma Michelangelo, Buddha Manka, Confucius Moses, David Nada, Leonardo da Vinci Kuan Yin, El Morai Sanat Kimura, St. Francis of Assisi, Serapis Bey, St. George Shiva, St. Germain Solomon, Hilarion Soltec, Isis, St. Teresa, Jesus Vishnu. An examination of the list shows that there are more male names than female names, even though Ascended Masters are androgynous, possessing equal male and female characteristics within. When the soul ascends, it keeps the personification of the gender of the last embodiment. The gender we command at our ascension will be the opposite of the gender we commanded in our first incarnation when we came to Earth. Since Earth's civilizations have been primarily male-dominated, most Ascended Masters selected paths where they could leave legacies as males. Consequently, most kept the personification of male. Since there appears to be an imbalance of males and females on the Ascended realms, showing more males, many from the Order of Melchizedek, who chose the ascension path in this lifetime, have incarnated as female. The goal is to balance